You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me, say something.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and permission. If not, sit down and shut up.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me, say something.
Run a power move on him.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Yo, welcome to a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. This channel is rated R, and it's a lot of words and things that are said, and it can and will get raunchy at times. So if you're under 18, parental discretion is advised. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, because it's going to be a stone groove. You didn't pay no money, so there's no need for you acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight from Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause as soon as they made him, they broke the mold.
No one can do it better.
How you doing? Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me, say something.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and permission. If not, sit down and shut up.
Run a power move on him.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously, all at the same time. It's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. It's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable as you like the same done unto you. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So just sit back, relax, chill out, and enjoy. With the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, official resident of North Carolina, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause after they made me, they broke the mold. So now it's time to enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show, a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, speak your mind so freely and expeditiously, all at the same time. It's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. And it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable as you like the same done unto you. Okay, y'all, I'm all right if y'all all right. The temperature here in Burlington, North Carolina now, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's pretty hot out there. It's hotter than a slobber knocker out there.
Talk to me, say something.
But anyway, y'all, so much, but put like it, it's hot as hell. That's all I can tell you. Okay, birthday shout outs for everybody whose birthday today. June the 13th, Jimmy and I in the house. Wait a minute, y'all.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Yeah, and I want to give my love and shout outs to everybody all around the world, across the country, Canada and Mexico included. And I want to give a lot of my shout outs to my family, my peeps and friends, and everybody I know in Atlanta, Georgia, the surrounding Atlanta area, in the whole state of Georgia. And like I say, I'm all right if y'all all right. But anyway, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all for taking the time to tune in, check out, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. Now, if you can't catch the actual live, you can always catch the replay. Replays are always available after live streaming.
Talk to me. Say something.
Okay. And to all of the subscribers, the ones who haven't subscribed, and if you find it in your heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit that like or subscription bell.
Sure would appreciate it.
And I want to say a special prayer to a friend of mine whose mother is in hospice. We've been friends since childhood, and she was like the second mama because we was next door neighbors at one point. And I just want to say a special prayer for her mama. So, look, by their stripes, they are healed.
No one can do it better.
That's right. But and it's also everybody's time as well. And like I say, there's no failure in God. God don't make no mistakes, and nothing else is impossible.
No one can do it better.
Okay. Now, PSA, FYI, and FR. Hopefully, Monday, me and my fiance, Veronica, might take a trip down. I know we're going to the D's office, and hopefully we go in front of the Justice of the Peace. So Monday at 10 o'clock, so y'all keep us in prayer. That's all I ask. But that's the announcement I want to make. And hopefully, if God's willing, I'll be able to live stream it. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me right quick. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. Yep, friend of mine. Ain't gonna say no name, but hey, that's my buddy for life. Yep, the son of Pendleton, North Carolina, the nephew of Herman McGee. Yeah, the big man, the man at Clemson University back in the day. Yeah, that was, look, and it's an honor to be a friend of a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me. Say something.
Okay, now get back to what I was saying. Yep. So keep us in prayer. And like I said, but when it happens, I will let y'all know. But I'm just saying that I know there's a lot of people say they want to make it, but I know we're doing it in front of Justice of the Peace. But if God's willing, hopefully I have it live streamed. That would be a beautiful thing if I do. But also, too, if I do live stream it, I will be going live. So please, I'm going to let y'all know in advance. And I would like for everybody, if you can, but please check out the live stream. You know, like I said, on that day, I'll let you know in advance. I'll let you know the day before. So, and I promise I will keep you posted.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Okay, now, like I said, now I haven't shared this with too many people, but the ones who I told are the ones who are real close to me. And that's a good thing. But just saying, I just don't. Like I said, this ain't my first ride to the park. This will be my second one. But guess what? They say it's always good. And like in the words of Luther, the second time around. Yeah, the second time around. Yeah. But like I said, it is hot as I don't know what outside. But guess what? It's all good. Every day is a beautiful day and every day is a good day. Yeah. But as y'all can see, yes, I do have on my Falcons jersey. Yeah, I'm a rep. Even though I'm a resident of North Carolina, Georgia will always be on my mind, and I'm going to always be loyal to my Falcons and my Braves.
Talk to me. Say something.
And I'm going to say this like I always say. I'm not jumping on a bandwagon in Carolina. I'm still a Falcons fan. And plus, the Panthers are in the NFC South along with the Falcons. And that's a rivalry. So you think I'm going to be a turncoat and jump on the Carolina bandwagon?
Nope.
I'm still down with my Falcons. And like I always say, and I'm going to say it again like I said so many times before, dick riding is not a form of transportation. Either you're down or you're not.
Talk to me. Say something.
And speaking of, I was watching the game last night, Boston and Dallas. Boston 3-0 now. Friday, if they can close this out, Boston will be NBA champions. But a lot of people say they wanted Dallas to win. I mean, don't get it twisted. I like Dallas too. But in this case, I'm going to have to root for Boston. Why? I mean, I don't know what it is, but I remember once upon a time, I was not a Boston Celtics fan. I was more about the Lakers back then, Lakers especially the Showtime dynasty. And I like the Philadelphia, of course, Dr. J. And then I still like the Knicks, but I like the players that I knew about. Yeah, I like the Patrick Ewing, but I go further back than that. Willis Reed, Earl the Pearl Monroe, even my man Bernard King. Now he was the truth with the Knicks, I'm telling you. Now that dude with a name like that, he was born to play basketball. Yeah, I'm talking about Bernard King, yes sir. But anyway, but like I said, of course, now don't get it, of course I used to love the Hawks back in the day, especially when they had Dominique. And like I was saying, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. We was talking about the Hawks when they had Dominique. And he agreed with what I said. The worst trade ever. Not just with the Hawks, but with the whole NBA. That was the worst trade when they traded Dominique for Danny Manning. Now, can't take nothing. I ain't trying to talk bad about Danny Manning, but how you gonna trade for somebody that's washed up and got effed up knees and didn't even reach up to their potential? But I'm gonna say this right here: if you're gonna trade for equal or better, a little bit better quality, the trade that the Hawks did for Danny Manning, I'm just gonna say it because it's the truth. They went from
Sugar
to shit. And that's what they did. And that's why I believe the Hawks, I mean, they had decent teams, decent runs, but one like it when they had Dominique. Hell, them wasn't even like when we had John Drew, Eddie Johnson, and what you call it, Tree Rollins. Now, Eddie Johnson was a bad brother back in the day with the Hawks. But I hate he got caught up in what he got caught up into. He had to go to prison. He ended up passing on in prison. That was sad. And John Drew, I hated he got involved in what he did, and then they traded him for Dominique when Dominique was originally drafted by Utah. Be honest with you, I'm glad Dominique didn't go to Utah. What's out there in the way other than Mormons and the Rocky Mountains and stuff? I don't even want to go to Utah. Name like that, it sound boring. Utah. Sound nasty too, to be honest with you. Just kidding. If I'm gonna go somewhere right around in that area, rather go to Colorado, Denver at that. But to be honest with you, really don't want to go past the Mississippi River. I'm used to East Coast, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. But getting back to what I was saying, that's why the Hawks haven't won a championship yet. Because of that, forgive me, but I'm just telling like it is, that shit
trade.
That's all it was. But, well, guess what though? They being held accountable on that. And guess what? They gonna have to deal with that karma. Until they bring a championship to the city of Atlanta, even though I'm not there no more, but hey, I was born and raised there, even though I'm official North Carolinian, but
Georgia will always be on my mind.
And that is so true. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. I mean, just keep what I told y'all, just keep it in prayer. And like I said, I know there's a lot of y'all said that y'all wanted to be there, but I'm gonna have to go on and live stream it so the whole world can see what's going, so the whole world can see. And look, that way, y'all don't have to pay no money, so there's no need for y'all acting funny.
Talk to me, say something.
And that's the truth, the whole truth, and way past the quintessential truth.
Really?
Yeah. But getting back, okay, now, this is like I said, this is the next big step too. Since I made that move up here. So things will start looking greater. At least I won't be going from sugar to shit like I did. Like if I was in Georgia, I probably would have went from sugar to shit. But guess what? That's why they say change is always good. Change is always for the better, especially change of scenery and change of environment.
Talk to me, say something.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
No one can do it better.
Yeah, and the only one that can make that change is us. I had to do what was best for me, and I'm glad I did with no regrets. So all I ask y'all to do is keep us in prayer. And I really want to thank a whole lot of y'all for the love, support, praises, and blessings, and that's on the real. I ain't never got that much love like that before in my LIFE. But guess what? It's time for everything. Like they say, everything must change, and it's gonna change for the better.
Talk to me, say something.
Yeah, but hopefully, and then FYI too, Father's Day is coming near. So to all the fellas, the ones who have kids or grandkids, even the ones with stepkids, or the ones who took, even for the stepfathers, and the ones who just took responsibility. Happy early Father's Day, my people. And I'm gonna say this right here. Yep, and then in 2 more months, God's willing, August 10th, I'll make it the 56 years old. And a lot of people don't believe that I'm in my 50s. Well, I am. August 10th, 1968. Yes. And I'm not, and those who call me old, I am not old. But one person that called me old And I'm gonna say this, and I hope they watching or watch the replay or whatnot. I always tell them they gonna get old one day, and when they do, they gonna get a gig shake dancing at the Claremont in Midtown, smelling like Bengay car, liver oil, and liniment.
Talk to me. Say something.
But like I told, and you know what though, I told that same person who called me old that they were so old that their social security number was 000 WBC, way before Christ. Now that's old.
Talk to me. Say something.
Look, and then I told them, one time I told somebody they were so old, they got gray hair growing out their birth certificate. Now that's old. Now if I tell somebody that, I'm out for blood. But I remember, now like I say, it's all about enjoying life. Love the life you live and live the life you love. And look, that's on the strength, y'all. But I'm gonna say this right here too. Like I asked y'all to keep me in prayer. I'm gonna keep each and every last one of y'all who I know in prayer. Because we all need it. And people kill me. Talking about they don't need the Lord. They always, just like I say, people got their own beliefs and I respect that. But at the same time, don't knock nobody for what they believe because you don't. No religion. They say no religion is better than the other. It sure ain't. It's not about religion. It's more about spirituality, being spiritual. And FYI, PSA, religion messed a lot of people's minds up. A lot of them so caught up in it, they think all you have to do is praise the Lord and nothing else matters.
Bullshit.
No, you can praise the Lord and a whole lot will matter. Why I say that too? Because we on earth, we are still human. We were all born in sin and none of us are perfect, but we striving, but there's nothing wrong with striving for righteousness and obedience. It sure ain't, cause it don't cost nothing, and it don't cost nothing to be, to carry yourself accordingly. It sure don't. Cause like I always say, we need to stop all this unnecessary shit and that on one accord. We need to start coming more. We need to do a whole lot better, especially our people. Even though Rodney King said, can we just get along? Even though he ain't had no business saying it because of what happened to him. But we really do need to get along. But at the same time, when he said that couldn't have been me, that couldn't have been me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can and can't say. I tell him I'm gonna say what I want to say and I'm gonna do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, well then,
Fuck you too.
and I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with keeping it. It ain't nothing wrong with keeping it real. That's why I always tell the ones who always perpetrate. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real on that part. My saying is this right here, for to all the fakings and to all the hypocrites or whatnot. You better check yourself or you're gonna end up by yourself. And that's on the real. And it was sad, that I had to tell a deacon that once upon a time. I always say, I don't have no disrespect for no man or woman of God. But for that dude, the melanin stick his nose where it didn't belong, I didn't care what kind of position he was holding. That dude was dipping and dapping and didn't know what was happening and tried to scandalize my name. So I ain't gonna lie to you, the first chance I got when I saw him at Walmart, I let him have it and I laid him out. Not physically though, but put it like this. I cursed him out so bad he would have wished I would have hit him instead of cursed him out. But yeah, I let him know. You might be a deacon in God's eyes and a whole lot of eyes. But I said, to me, that was a title. And after it's all said and done, that title don't mean shit. Because if he was so much of a man of God, not only he'll carry himself on one accord, and not only he'll mind, put like this, he'll mind his business and stay out of other people's affairs. That's what I told him. And then that's when I told him he better check himself or he gonna end up by himself. So that son bitch went back and told somebody at the church that I cursed him out. They asked him what he did. He didn't want to admit it, but when they found out what the truth was, they let him know. That's what you get. Keep your nose out of other people's affairs. And when they found out who he was involved during that, oh, just say this right here. Karma was a bitch. They took his license as a deacon. Good for him. I told him that not God, even though he's gone, well, I ain't gonna say gone to glory, but he gone. But believe me, if I put like this, if I had a mentality like I didn't care, what I wanted to do to that sucker was against the law. And I mean that on the strength, because I would have nailed his snuff lip dipping, droopy eyed ass to the cross. And that's on the real. And I would have been speaking in tongues and laying hands on him. And I won't be saying either. I would have been like, shamalama ding dong, hey. I would have put like this, and I would have said, Mama say knock you out. I would have got him for real, believe me. But instead of going through all that, I just left it. I just let him be. I knew he had to answer to God and he was gonna be held accountable. But when they told me he passed, I was like, man, he continued to bust hell wide open. I was letting them know I really didn't give a shit. And I hate to be like that, but when you cross and hurt me deliberately, and I know you don't like me, guess what? I'm a show better than it can be told. I don't give a damn. And like I say, people tell me, don't be like that. Don't be like that, my ass. Don't be like that, my ass, because guess what? An eye for an eye, and I treat people like I want to be treated. And then that's on the real. I don't care who you are. If you come at me wrong, if you come at me a certain way, I'm going to show you a side of me you're not going to like. But I try not to do that. Why? Because I want to be the bigger and better person. So, like I say, I'd rather just keep the peace and just, like I say, stay righteous and remain humble. That's the only thing you can do, and stay obedient and follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth.
No one can do it better.
Rap tell me a little bit right here. Run a power move on.
Talk to me. Say something.
Well, I'm just about done right now, but hang on 1 second, y'all. Just want to let y'all know, I really enjoy. I want to thank the ones who took the time to tune in, check out, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And I want to thank my childhood friend. She thought she couldn't open it, but I saw her comments. Rosemary Jordan Jackson. Yes, that's my childhood friend. And her mama was like the next door, was the one that was the second mama that stayed next door. And that was good. And I want to say to all the ones who haven't subscribed, if you find it in your heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please hit the like or the subscription bell.
I really would appreciate it.
And I just want to thank, like I said, I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell show with the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, official North Carolinian, and one who's not afraid to say what they feel and yell out what's real. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, y'all, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Stop the violence, increase the peace, and please behave yourselves and eliminate all the unnecessary hate.
so until the next time, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter.